We're back on a beautiful Tuesday. Dude, yesterday was crazy. I can't believe Julian did that with me, because when on that first video, like before I even posted the first video, I was like, oh, what if you would like to do like videos with me? And she was so against it. And then this time she was like, oh, she just sat down. She's like, I want to do it with you. So that was pretty cool. Hopefully it was well received with Miss Willowbean. Dude. Yeah, it's a beautiful, okay, so this is the craziest thing just happened today. I'm going to be very cryptic once again, because, during, during lunch today, I went back outside, I went to my little new spot, and I was journaling. And I journaled about, like, I've been feeling something. Like, there's been a lot of changes in my workplace, new bosses, or new this, or new positions, or new people coming, old people leaving. And I've been thinking about, like, how it's affecting me, or like what whatever it is. I've just had some concerns. Let's just say that I've had some concerns about some things, and I think, like, I wrote about all these concerns in this book about, like, I can't say specifics, but let's just say I wrote about concerns in the workplace, like that I had with my workplace, or with what what things I was experiencing, or things I was hearing, or whatever it is, things I was seeing. And I just kind of kind of wrote it out, like, why am I feeling so uncomfortable, like what's bothering me, and I was finding some answers, and then remembering things that had happened that I had forgotten. And then at the end of the day, like, my bosses, like, I met with my bosses, and they were like, they were concerned for me. They were kind of like asking me, like, if I'm okay and stuff like that, which I really do appreciate. And, like, you don't really get bosses that do stuff like that. And so I very much appreciate it. They were like, you're feeling stressed and stuff like this, and what's going on, like, you can talk to us, like, right? And so I expressed my concerns. Not the same concerns that I wrote about, probably in a more, like, packaged version, like a more work-friendly, or more appropriate way, or professional way of saying it. And then they asked me, like, they're asking me, like, what do you feel about this position? And there's this position that we're, like, posting, like, someone had left this position, and it's been, like, open, and now we're, like, posting the position again for people to apply, and they're like, how do you feel about it? And it was like, it's honestly, like, my dream position. And to be fair, and they were like, we just talked about it for a long time, and I was like, yeah, I think I'll do really good, and I would kill it. And they expressed some of their concerns with me being in that position in terms of professionalism, because, like, I'm like 24, and within this position, I'm gonna have to, like, talk to, like, leadership people, or be more frontward facing, and I know that's an area of concern, like, right, like, there's gonna be a generation gap or whatever, but it's also about, like, how do you authentically, like, a dilemma I've been facing a lot is, like, how do you authentically present yourself in the workplace without feeling like you're being unauthentic? Like, if I govern myself, if I have a governor, and I dial it down, like, am I still being myself, or am I being, like, a very reduced version, and a smaller version of myself? And so, yeah, so that was just kind of their concerns. But the thing is, like, I'm working on that, because I'm doing professional development courses right now, that my supervisor recommended me, and so that's kind of happening. And so, yeah, it was, I think, in conclusion, they want me to apply for this position, and the people that would be interviewing me would be, like, my coworkers, essentially. So that's kind of weird. Like, it's like I'm conflicted, because in one way, like, during lunch, I wrote about my concerns and like, things that were bothering me. But then in the same day, my bosses were, like, so loving and caring towards me, and wanted the best for me, while also being like, would you be interested in this? So it's like this weird catch-22, right? But then again, it's like, back to that alignment thing, right? It's like, things are gonna happen in my life, and whether I have to make a choice or not, that's for another day, because there's no choice for me to make right now. There's nothing for me to do. It's just, I heard about this thing, they informed me of this thing, that's it. Like, I don't need to worry about, oh, what am I gonna do, and like come up with these big plans. It's like when you're in alignment, whether you like it or not, things are gonna be happening, and you're always walking forward, whether you acknowledge it or not. And so like I'm walking forward, and things are happening. It's very strange. So I don't really know what to do about that. So I don't know. In other news, so that's like I'm excited about that, but also not getting my hopes up, but also like excited, but then also like acknowledging that like there's nothing left for me to do today. So like I don't need to spend energy thinking about it. I'm just gonna like do what's in front of me, which is this video right now. What's also crazy, dude, these things are weird. These things are weird, and you might think I'm crazy, or like, well, how are any of these things related? But it's like, for the past couple of weeks, like, before this started, I've been like reparenting myself and giving myself so much love and gratitude. And a lot of the mantras or like things I were telling myself were like, you know, my life is like wonderful, like, my name is Nicholas, whatever, my name is Nick, and only good things happen to me, and things like that, or like, I'm a type of person where like opportunities just come my way, or money flows my way. Like I'm a person that attracts opportunities, attracts money, attracts love, attracts other things. Like I don't have to go anywhere. I'm just a person that attracts these things, and so as I've repeated that mantra, like I've started to attract things. And this might seem like a crazy thing, but like it's like I've been saying thanks for things that I don't have, but like things that I've thought of and that I have in my mind, but I don't like physically and like in the world have. So something like there's these two games. One of them is called Spiritfarer. There's these two games on Steam that I put on my wish list, and they're like a little bit. I was like, I don't want to spend that much money on these games, but I kept thinking. I was like, thank you so much for these games, right? Thank you for getting me these games. Thank you for this, this money, even whether I got it or not, right? It's more like I'm showing gratitude in the way that like I already have it. So like of course things are gonna match up. And then today I get an email that one of the games the game that I wanted way more than the other one. The other one was like my sister was like, I want you to play this game, but there was this other game that like I really wanted that was interesting to me. And it's called Spiritfarer. You just kind of like build a boat in the spirit realm, and you go and you help souls find their way back, like their way home. Like you find it's just like a cute little game. Bro, I get an email today that the game is 85% off. It's like $2, $3 right now. It's like, okay, that's nuts. And I don't know. It's like things are just kind of coming to me, opportunities or love or whatever it is. Like a lot of abundance is happening, right? But that's, once again, this doesn't mean that like I'm some like I think of myself as like some sort of like freak of nature, God figure, whatever, right? Because I still clearly have bad days. I mean, just look at the video like 3 days ago, or look at the video I posted on Thursday, right? Like I have angry days. I'm upset. I'm sad sometimes, but like it's all about like that being okay. Like I'm mad, and I have every right to be mad because the thing that upset me was triggering to me. But even though that's no one else's responsibility of mine, it's just like it's okay for me to feel upset, whatever. So I'm excited about that game. I'm excited. And then my boy Jam, he's hyped because I guess we're going to play Monster Hunter when it comes out. I'm pretty hyped because I think I wanted to play Monster Hunter 1. I forgot when it came out. It had to be a long time ago, but I wanted to play it because I've watched commercials. I'm like, this is the sickest game, but I never did. So I'm hyped to play Monster Hunter 2. And what's crazy yesterday is like, I kept having this idea, like, I feel like TikTok is the best way to be seen, essentially, like, because the algorithm, like, will at the minimum give you 300 views or whatever, right? 200 views at minimum. But like YouTube doesn't really have that. Like there's so many views, so many videos have one view, and that's okay. Like it's not about that, but it's more like being seen, right? That fear, right? So I was gonna hire like an editor just to be like, here, like just take all my full-length YouTube videos and just chop them into 1 minute like parts, and then just post the whole part on TikTok. But I was like, why am I gonna spend money on someone to do this? Because DaVinci Resolve is free and it's like insane. So yesterday, bro, that video I did with Julianne was like 26 minutes. I chopped it up into 26 and 1 minute, or 25 like 25 or 26 1-minute videos, and I scheduled them all on TikTok, like to go out every one an hour for like the next 26 hours, right? That's pretty sick. I'm not gonna look at it though. I'm not gonna look at it at all. But I was like hyped about myself. I'm like, oh hell yeah, like you're doing the thing. Like I already have 26 posts on TikTok. Like after this day is done or after the 26 hours, like that's pretty crazy. Cause like I tend to have like all these ideas and I'm like, oh well, I need someone for that, or I need to like outsource this or whatever. But the truth is, a lot of times you can just do it yourself, and it's free when you do it yourself. And it feels better because like, oh my god, I just did this cool little thing. And now none of these videos are like edited or have like catchy thumbnails, and a lot of I don't even like I didn't put a comment or like a big description. It was literally just like part 1, part 2, whatever it was. But yeah, I think it's gonna be sick, cause like I've had like 4 different TikToks, right? My main one where it's just like when it was me when I was trying to first get over this shame and this fear of posting and this fear of like being seen. So I'll just post on my personal TikTok, and like I knew my people in my life would see it. And the one time like some people got like concerned over me. They thought I was like really depressed, but I was just like saying I was saying something dark and mysterious, and like I don't know, introspective things, and they just took it that way. But I'm like, no, that's just how I speak. But I stopped posting that because I got uncomfortable with myself, and I was like, oh my god, they're gonna keep, it's just cringe, right? And then I had another TikTok, stupid. But the thing is, like, I got like a good amount of views on these personal TikToks I wrote, and then I had another TikTok where I was writing like really depressing like things in my notes app, and I would just like post a screenshot, and that did really, like I had so many likes, like that did really well. And then I had another TikTok where I was just like posting, like the bottom clip would be of like Melee gameplay, like Super Smash, like my personal like combo clips, and then the top half would be like whatever YouTube video, like whatever philosophy YouTube video, and that did well too. But each of these things I had like only a couple posts, so then I thought to myself, wait, I only had 3 posts on these things, and they did pretty well, and I got followers, and I got likes and good comments. Like, how about I just now? Like, I feel good. Like, I'm like, oh my god, like, so many people are gonna see these 26 clips, and it's like, you know, if you see clip number 13, you're like, oh, I feel like what me and Julianne's conversation, you could start at any point and start to like, and then join in really quickly. So I'm excited to see like kind of like the feedback on that. Or I might not even look at it. I think my plan is just like is to keep posting on this TikTok without looking at the likes or comments, and just seeing like the transition from people moving on from there to like my YouTube. And it's not like I'm fearful of the numbers. It's more like I don't need to look. Like it's fine. Like I'm okay. Like I don't really care. I can look, and it's not gonna like change one way how I feel one way or another. But like even now, like Jam, I know it's just you. A lot of these videos just have one view. It's my friend Jamil. But like I get hype because it's like, you know, whatever my watch time for like this month is like 5 hours. You know, whatever, like whoever is like, because I have some videos that have like 10 views, like and like other videos I have a couple, you know. But I'm like, it's still cool. Like, oh, you have 44 new views this month. Like that's a lot of people. Even if like 12 of those views are the same person, it's still a lot of people. So I don't know. I just get excited. I'm pretty hyped. I'm pretty hyped about life. I think it might be out of time though. Hold on. Oh no, we got time. We got time. We got 15 minutes on this thing. Oh, other thing I'm pretty excited about is like, so my PC, it's like 4 years old, right? And like, the thing about PCs sometimes is like, if it's been years like since you last had it, just to upgrade one thing, you have to upgrade everything. Like, to upgrade my graphics card, I would need to get a new motherboard, and I would need to get like a new battery to supply that motherboard, and then it's just like, you know, and it's essentially like just buy a new pre-build or build a whole new computer. So I think what I'm gonna do, or what I want to do, and I'm already thanking God for it, is I want a new computer, and then the computer I have now, I'm gonna put on I have like an art studio kind of like desk where I do my drawings and like other, whatever it is, sketching, drawing, that type of stuff, and have a PC set up there. So, because I want to stream, like, I want to stream just me drawing, whether it's good or not. It's besides the point. I just want to like kind of. I feel like that's such an untapped place. Is like streaming's kind of this thing that's like new for every niche, everything. Like you don't have a big streamer for all these niches. Like Plackboy Max kind of just revolutionized the music and producing game by like producing live, by having rappers come and sit down and like do he's kind of revolutionized this world where now he's got this Discord of people making beats, or like you got and you're putting on all these people, and you have like famous rappers coming and be like, oh yeah, this person my Discord produces beat. Now you're making like it's like this cool thing, this ecosystem. And I think I kind of want to do something like for like drawing or something like that, or like just not in the way that what's that guy's name that does the therapy, the doctor, what's his name, whatever. I don't want to be like that guy. I want to just like talk about our lives and stuff like that, but like just having the setup of me just drawing while we just yap about whatever, or or let's just talk, like whatever it is. I think that would just be like, it's kind of like an untapped niche, is people just like and then having artists like come on and like draw with me, or spend some time with us, or we just have like a whole like Zoom call where it's like 30 of us just kind of parallel playing drawing, and like we're having a competition, or like having sending our viewers over to like people that don't have too many viewers. Like that's kind of like artists and stuff like that, or putting artists on, or like connecting people. Like I love connecting people. So I think that's gonna be that's like what I want to do. That's why I want a PC for that. So then I would use my new PC for just like what I already do, which is like video editing, not video editing. Like I do photography editing, and like just game. I mostly just game. I'm a gamer, and I don't have any storage left, and I can't. These games have too much power now. So, anyways, a lot of exciting things in life always happening. A lot of love, a lot of beauty. But anyways, guys, girls, gays, and girls, and gays, and queers, and non-binary, and they, them, and Zer, and everybody. Have a blessed rest of your Tuesday. I'll catch you guys on Wednesday. And toodaloo. Oh, I wish I could hit that Nar word. Toodaloo, doot, doot, or doo doo. I don't know how it goes. Anyways.